Good morning, everybody, here from Rapid City for day number 3 of Firecracker pool play. I'm Oliver Feld bringing it to you. We're bright and early, 7:29 local time here in Mountain Daylight Time. First game of 6 for the day. It is going to be a good one. The 2-0 Bellevue West Thunderbirds, sponsored by DC Electric, carrying their undefeated record into a game against the very competitive 2-1 Pueblo Azteca team. Going to be a very exciting game with serious implications both currently and down the road. I've got the pitch cam on. We got 2 cameras going today. We're feeling good. I'm Oliver Fell bringing it to you. And I've got lineups here as we get ready. So we'll start off with the team that's going to bat first. Bellevue West, the DC Electric Thunderbirds coming into this game 24-7 overall, 2-0 on the tournament. They had to dodge a bullet yesterday. They won 9-1 in a mercy ruling over Scott. Still the only mercy ruling in this tournament, a very competitive tournament top to bottom. Then 7-6, a walk-off win in the bottom of the 7th, or bottom of the 8th actually. No, 7th. Bottom of the 7th over Missoula. They had to narrowly escape that one, throwing 2 of their best pitchers, both their D1 commits, were thrown in that game, but it worked out. They got the win. They're currently 2-0 and tied for first place. But I've got the lineups here. So leading off for DC Electric, the right fielder, Aiden Ensor. Third baseman, Nick Glantz will back him up. At the 3-hole is the shortstop and Nebraska commit, Drew Grego. The center fielder will be Tanner Hosick, his first time out in center that I can remember in any of these games. Second baseman, Zach Pino is 5th. First baseman is Johnny Barrientos at the 6th. The catcher is CJ Shockey. At home plate, he'll be 7th. Designated hitter is Cade Zavala at 8, and left fielder Caden Aldred will get his first start in this tournament for DC Electric. Braden Woodard on the mound. So to repeat for the Thunderbirds, their first 3, right fielder Aiden Ensor, third baseman Nick Glantz, and shortstop Drew Grego. The middle 3, center fielder Tanner Hosick, second baseman Zach Pino, and first baseman Johnny Barrientos. And the bottom 3, catcher CJ Shockey, designated hitter Cade Zavala, and left fielder Caden Aldred, with Braden Woodard on the mound. Now for the Pueblo Azteca coming into this game, 19-7 on the season, 2-1 in pool play. They beat a Scott team 7-1, lost to undefeated Papillion La Vista 3-9, and then beat the team from South Kingstown, Rhode Island 7-1. The Azteca, serious threats here. One of the hardest teams, if not the hardest team left on this Bellevue West schedule. Leading off for them is right fielder Joseph Mendoza, followed by playing short today Javier Baca at the 2. The first baseman, Roy Higginbotham, is 3rd. Playing 3rd and batting cleanup, one of the best players in this tournament so far, Colton Calderon. Then the designated hitter will be Gabe Wren at the 5-hole. Second baseman, Parker Hankins, who had a great game yesterday. He's going to be at the 6th. Center fielder, Donovan Robinson, batting 7th. Playing left and batting 8th, Ethan Ayala. And the catcher today, Beto Robles, with Zach Sanders on the mound. So to repeat for the Pueblo Azteca, their first 3, right fielder Joseph Mendoza, shortstop Javier Baca, and first baseman Roy Higginbotham. The middle 3, third baseman Colton Calderon, designated hitter Gabe Wren, and second baseman Parker Hankins. And the bottom 3, center fielder Donovan Robinson, left fielder Ethan Ayala, and catcher Beto Robles. We are ready for action here. Zach Sanders takes to the mound. I see that never mind. I had it right. Zach Sanders going to face off against Aiden Ensor to start off this game. Yesterday we had action top to bottom, 3 walk-offs, 2 extra inning games in our 6-game slate. Today, going to be hard to match that, but we'll see if they can deliver. It's going to start with this great game here. Ball taken, I believe this is, or strike taken. I believe this is Hayden Bentz behind the plate. Older brother of Hard Hats catcher Philip Bentz. And avid trumpet player. 2-1. Swung on and popped into foul territory and foul. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Ensor, the leadoff man. Ensor done his job this tournament. Coming into the game 3 for 6, batting .500. Fouled away again.
Please bring all foul balls to the ticket booth for free.
And he hits one hard into the gap in left field. Leadoff single for Ensor. DC Electric picking up where they left off.
Single break up
What's
number
going on with the
10,
camera?
blank.
Hope we don't do that more often. It should be fine. There's less people pulling on it this morning. The Friday after July 4th, a few of the Pueblo fans that were here yesterday sleeping in for this very early game. And I'm sure plenty of you still reeling from parties the night before. July 5th. Especially on a Friday, it's one of those days I bet some of the least amount of work will be done. Day after the holiday, heading into a weekend. I'm sure plenty of people calling off for today so they can have a 4-day weekend and maybe do something, go somewhere, something like that. And if not, they likely were partying last night or had some sort of festivities, enjoying fireworks shows, staying up late, deep into the night. And this is the morning. A lot of good fireworks at Ellsworth Air Force Base. I was wondering how that would work. Ellsworth Air Force Base, a very important one, of course, in Air Force Command in the continental United States. That's fouled. Third base coach tries to barehand it, hurts his finger a little. Good throw from the Pueblo Azteca manager here, throwing one back to the catcher. Dylan Gann, the manager. Man on first, nobody out for Nick Glantz. Glantz with his battle-tested helmet. Awesome. Yeah, put this on in the background while you're working, getting some stuff done. Get to listen to the game while doing whatever. Most of my work is like socials and foul, or that's a foul ball, but usually I'm in Photoshop or manipulating a spreadsheet, something along those lines, a little data entry now and then. But I like to listen to things, and as I'm getting that done, I'll happily listen to it. A game of baseball here. 7/5/24. The date here today, according to the American system, 5/7/24 in the European system. Fouled away. You know what's something? I agree with the Spanish calendar. I agree with the Spanish calendar over this calendar. Sunday is supposed to be the first day of the week in America. That's how it's been, done. I think that's the anglicized way of doing it. But I like the Spanish way where they start Lunes, they start out with the Monday, and then Sunday and Saturday are actually the weekend. They are the end of the week. That makes a lot more sense to me. Plus, then you start a work week at the start of the real week, and that makes sense to me as well. Full count. Popped up and could be playable. First baseman Higginbotham will not be able to make the grab in foul territory. That was a makeable catch. He just couldn't come up with it. Lance is 3 for 6. And he will take ball 4.
Number 10, Drew Grego.
Up comes Grego. The Nebraska commit. He earned the win yesterday on the mound. Helped the team get there at the plate. with 2 hits of his own. 2 for 7 overall. Grego got a big bat on him. Hasn't been able to show it off yet. No extra base hits for him in this tourney. Zachary Sanders on the mound, the righty. Swung on and hit to second. It's flubbed by the second baseman, and he will be safe. There's the first error of the game. The ball failed to be collected by Parker Hankins. I believe that is his 3rd error of the tournament. He was the shortstop before. Baca now slotting into that role, takes up second. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Thunderbirds looking to proverbially and quite literally sneak the sun past a rooster. Just catch them before they're ready, before they woke up, and come out swinging. Bases loaded, first pitch strike to Tanner Hosick. D1 commit going to the University of Nebraska, Omaha. He was not out at any point last game. 3 for 5 overall. Did take a rather nasty hit by pitch on the hand. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That was yesterday. He seems to be fine though. 2 RBIs on the tournament. Like I said, 2 singles, 2 hit by pitches yesterday. Popped up, out of play. On deck, Zach Pino. Not a guy you want to face either. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sanders. Curveball, swing and a miss. He gets his first out. And a big one at that. He takes out the cleanup man. And it brings up Zachary Pino facing Zachary Sanders. Both of them prefer to go by Zach, however. Calling him ZP. Pino, 2 for 3 yesterday in the game against Missoula with a pair of RBIs. Strike 1, delivered on the outside of the plate. Came through with a sac fly in the 3rd of the other game, had a double as well, and then had the walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th. Swung on and driven down the line and foul. Now down on the count 0-2. Strike. No, never mind. Ball. Take it outside. Fouled away. Sanders gives him one. It's chopped over to short. Baca to second. Hankins can't pull it out of his glove, and they call him safe. That one's going to be contested. But Hankins, his second error of the inning. Not having his best tournament. I'm going to give an RBI to Pino anyways, because he would have brought in Ensor from third, regardless of the fact. But instead of a double play, which it looked like it was going to be, nobody scores, or nobody gets out. Base is still loaded, 1 out, and the Thunderbirds take the lead, 1-0. Grego reached first on an error from Hankins. Now he reaches second on an error from Hankins. And runner caught in between the bases. Sanders just lets him go, I guess. Oh, wait, so they called him out at second then? They must have called him out at second, so they just changed their mind, I think. So, actually, Grego is out. 6-4, fielder's choice. I thought that was going to be the call, but then they changed it. Scoreboard doesn't have it right yet. So a stolen base for, or I guess it'd be a defensive indifference for Zach Pino. And 2 on in scoring position. Taking strike, 1-1. Outside ball taken, now 2-1 to Johnny Barrientos, the first baseman. Barrientos 1 for 3 so far. Only started the second game, did not play in the first. Two one. Sanders gives him something, popped up and out of play. And that ball bouncing, is it out of here? No, just into the Hall of Fame. Noticeably missing from the lineup in this game, no Jake Smolinski from the Thunderbirds. And coming home, oh my goodness, a stolen base at home. You don't see that every day. Executing the play, Nick Gantz catches me by surprise, catches the pitcher by surprise, catches the catcher by surprise. He's the only man who knew about that, except for maybe the manager. A stolen base of home takes it out of the fate of this at-bat, puts a run on the board, now 2-0. Barrientos still facing a full count, and he will swing, ground one over to third. Calderon checks on the runner, throws to first, ball in time. That's the inning. Top of the inning is finished, but the Thunderbirds put 3 ons, plate 2, and Bellevue West on top with an early 2-0 lead here, handing it over to their pitcher, Braden Woodard. In that inning, one hit leads to 2 runs. Neither of them are earned. Oh, wait, no. One of them is earned. There are 2 errors, both on Parker Hankins. And 1 man is left on. 2-0. That stolen base at home could come back to be crucial by the end of this game. The Azteca, a very fearsome team at the plate. They've scored 17 runs across their games thus far, all 3 of them. So averaging a little over 5 a game. right. Woodard now ready. We're starting to get into the later parts of the rotations of these teams. The last 2 days we had unbelievable off pitching from pretty much everybody in the tournament. Now we're starting to see what your depth has. All right. Leading off, Joseph Mendoza. First hitch taken ball for Mendoza. 2 for 5 in the tourney. Doing a pretty good job. A couple of extra base hits for him. Strike one. Delivered from Woodard down the middle of the plate. Woodard sets up for the 1-2. Delivers, outside ball taken. Just a little. Grounded. Just trying to get stats on everybody here. It's a hot morning here, a little bit warmer than yesterday. Could just be the sun going down on me. Grounded over Grego. Will handle. The throw is high, but in time. I guess it wasn't high. It just kind of floated more than I was used to. Not much of an arc on that. So a 6-3 put out will start the game off for the Thunderbirds. Brings up Javier Baca, who was the winner of the game last night against Rhode Island. Pitched 6 innings of 1-run ball with 5 strikeouts for the win. He's also started most of these games. 2 for 8 with 2 walks, so 400 OBP. Stolen 2 bases, been caught stealing once. Both these teams, their only game of the day. Bellevue West gets their doubleheader day tomorrow. They're going to wake up early and maybe, I don't know what they're going to do with the rest of the day. Maybe, I mean, they might have seen Mount Rushmore by now, probably. Here's the schedule. Taken just low. Pitcher, or the manager, still happy with that pitch, even if it may not have been a strike. That ball off the end of the bat and foul. Count moves 1-2. Baca has not struck out yet at any point in the tournament in his 10 plate appearances. 1-2. Outside ball taken. Baca showing off his patience. Yeah, Azteca, like I said, 19-7 on the season. Hit hard and through into left field. Javier Baca gets the hitting started here for the Azteca. 1 out single in the bottom of the first. Brings up Roy Higginbotham. They have not thrown him on the mound yet, saving him perhaps for the Hard Hats game later. He's the ace all-state selection from, I believe, Pueblo Central. What am I doing? I got lineups. He's headed to Garden City Community College to be a Bronc Buster. Hit hard up the middle. Shortstop handles Grego to second. The relay in time. And a double play is made. Roy Higginbotham hits into the 6-4-3 double play, and that'll end the inning.
First inning scorers, we have your DC Electric with 2 and Azteca 0.
Thunderbirds are now on top 2-0. Heading into the second, looking to add on to their lead. A good start for the undefeated squad. In that inning, 1 hit led to no runs, no earned runs, no errors. Nobody left on. Good inning from Woodard in the first. The defense helping him out. It was Grego to Pino to Barrientos on the double play there. Bottom of the order. Due up now for the Thunderbirds. That is comprised of CJ Shockey, the catcher, designated hitter Cade Zavala, and left fielder Caden Aldred. Bellevue West can be in an interesting spot at the end of the day. If they win, they'll be 3-0 and tied for first, probably. Well, no, not necessarily, because Papillion plays 2 games today and they're 2-0. If Papillion wins both of those games, they'll be 4-0. Hard Hats only play 1 game, so the best they can do is 3-0. But they'll kind of just be sitting there before their doubleheader day on Saturday, seeing how the rest of the field plays out. They're hoping for a loss for Papillion at some point out there. The Azteca get this win. They knock another team down to 1 loss, and they control their own destiny. If they were to beat the Hard Hats, they would have the tiebreaker over both this team and the Hard Hats, which would, assuming they would win whoever their extra game is in there, they would control their own destiny with tiebreakers. Who was their other game? Oh, they just got 2 games left. That's right, they're 2-1. They'd have to win both their last 2, but they are playing the 2 teams that they can knock down and get to the playoffs with, or the championship game with. Swing and a miss, strike 2, but they got to win them both. They finished 4th last time, went 4-1 in pool play. Sanders gives them something. It's going to be softly hit over to Calderon. He's charging. Throw is offline. And it will pull him off the bag. Higginbotham not able to get there, and the usually sure-handed Colton Calderon makes his first mistake of the tourney. CJ Shockey reaches base, and now up to a staggering 3 errors for the Azteca. Azteca usually a little better than this on defense. 3 outs recorded, 3 errors committed. They've given away as many outs as they've made. You have a pinch runner in. Courtesy runner, ball gets to the backstop, and he will take off for second. Safely reaching. I see a number 5. Let me see who that is. Jake Smolinski, the notable omission from the lineup. Smolinski going to Southeast Community College in the fall in Lincoln, Nebraska. He's now in scoring position here for the Thunderbirds, looking to keep adding to their lead. They know yesterday no lead is safe. They were up by 3 at a point. Missoula came back and won. Or not won. They took the lead in the top of the 7th, made it 6-5. They were down 5-2. Bellevue had to make their own comeback in the bottom of the 7th to walk it off and get the win. Sanders. Checking on the runner. Sets up, kicks, delivers, bunt. Tried to put down, very foul, to the back of the screen.
For base number
1
5,
ball, 2
Jake
strikes.
Smolinski.
There you go. Enjoy yourself a little bit of the pitch cam. Cade Zavala, 2 for 3 on the tourney. Zach Sanders, 1K on the day. 1-2. That's going to be hit softly into center, where it is caught by Robinson. First out of the inning recorded. The runner stays at second. And Caden Aldred now up. He's committed to Briar Cliff, a college commit. I was really starting to wonder if he'd ever play. This is his first game starting for the Thunderbirds in this tournament, or playing at all. Not totally sure why, but it's the case. Bunt shown, hold and throw to third, not in time. Jake Smolinski takes third base, stealing. Rocky Mountain High School just now pulling up. They're a little early. Poor guys probably didn't get to eat at the hotel breakfast very much. They'll be here for a while. Popped up and foul.
Please bring all power balls to the table.
Oh, 2. Sanders. Swing and a miss. He went. Some of the Thunderbirds a little upset with that call. I have to agree with Mr. Bentz. Second K recorded for Zachary Sanders and the second out of the inning as well. Got to watch out. Bellevue West, I'm assuming their manager did, but guy standing over at third seemed to decide that it was time for a steal of home in the first inning. That's grounded, high hop over the head of Calderon. Baca gets it. He can't make a play on it, and that'll be an infield single. The Thunderbirds get themselves yet another hit and another run. Coming in to score is Jake Smolinski. RBI goes to Ensor, his second hit of the day. The error ends up costing DC Electric, or ends up costing the Pueblo Azteca. That was something that they did really well the other time. Bellevue West scored 9 runs in their first game. Only 2 of them were earned to the starting pitcher. Good morning, Igor. Wonder if you're going out to the lake today. It'd be good, probably a nice day. Swung on and popped up into shallow left. Ayala after it. He will make the grab. So the Thunderbirds put up yet another run here in the top of the second. Jake Smolinski runs around the bases and comes around to score. So 1 hit leads to 1 run. It is unearned. There's 1 error on Colton Calderon to start out the inning. And 1 man left on. 3-0 the score. As I was saying earlier against Scott, in their first game of the tournament, Bellevue West put up 9 runs in a mercy ruling where only 2 of them were earned. The Skyhawks committed a litany of errors, and that ended up costing them quite dearly. 4 errors for them, costing them a total of 7 runs. While now Bellevue West against Missoula, they put up 7 runs. Only 4 of them were earned. 3 more runs went unearned in that game. bringing the amount of earned runs that they've gotten to, what would that be? That'd be 6 earned runs and 10 unearned runs, which is a very odd ratio. They just, whenever you make a mistake, they will make you pay. That's what we've learned here today. And Pueblo making several mistakes.
First set for your Pueblo Azteca is number 11, Colton Calderon.
That's the thing you can't afford to do against this Thunderbirds team. Woodard coming back out for his second inning of work. Colton Calderon stepping up to the plate. Probably the best player so far in this Azteca team. So far, great defensive plays in game 1. He has 3 doubles, is 4 for 8 overall. Called strike 1. He has been a force to be reckoned with, both offensively and defensively. He did make that error in the top of the inning, which was a little odd. Outside ball. It is very bright this morning, by the way. Just saying that. If you're a first baseman looking west, you are in some trouble. It is popped up into left field and calling for it, making the grab. The left fielder, Caden Aldred. Calderon unable to spark any offense there. Gabe Wren, the designated hitter, now up. It's a beautiful, clear morning, but you know it won't stay like that all day. Ball 1. That's swung on and grounded over to third. The throw across the diamond in time. Good play there from the third baseman, Nick Glantz.
Number 17, Parker Hager.
A ball, hot shot over to third. And 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second. Woodard doing a great job on the mound so far for the Thunderbirds. Parker Hankins now up. He had a tremendous game yesterday. 3 for 3 with a walk. He has 2 runs, an RBI, and a triple. It was a big part of their win yesterday against the Rhode Island squad, post 39 from South Kingstown. He does have 2 errors in the game thus far, though, 4 overall on the tournament. Defensively, not his strongest. 2-0. Woodard, fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. That swung on and hit right into the glove of the third baseman. The throw in time. Glantz makes another great play. And the Thunderbirds do not allow anything in the bottom of the second. The Azteca empty. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors. Nobody left on. And that'll be the inning. So facing the minimum through 2 is Braden Woodard. Presumably the 3 starter for this Bellevue West team. They've done a really good job here this morning. Coming out very strong from the gate. The Azteca, a must-win game here for them, if they plan on competing for the championship. They came up just short last time. Easy Rojas was on the mound, pitched a 4-inning no-hitter in the start, and then the dam broke in the 5th against the nationally ranked next-level baseball team from Asheville, North Carolina. They went 4-1 in pool play, the Hard Hats, and next-level baseball team, both going undefeated until the championship game, where we had an instant classic. If you want to watch that back, it is one of the best games ever played in Hard Hats history. It is found in a condensed form in the videos section of this channel. I edited that together. It was just too good a game not to. Heroics, twists, turns, great plays on both sides of the ball, hitting performances, everything, and then a finish to boot in the championship game last year. What a game that was. Top of the third upcoming now. Here for the Thunderbirds. Zachary Sanders back out there on the mound. Drew Grego, Tanner Hosick, and Zach Pino make a fearsome do-up for Bellevue West. DC Electric. Grego reached on an error by Parker Hankins to start out the game for him. Pops it up in the infield. Calderon wants it. He will make the grab. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Sanders.
The upper number 1, Tanner Hosick.
And it brings up Hosick. Hosick struck out swinging, actually, to Zachary Sanders in the first with the bases loaded. Odd for him. That makes him 3 for 6 on the tourney. Has extra base hit power. A lot of power in that frame. We found that out when we saw him throw 90 off the mound from his 5'6", 160-pound frame. 1-0. Because that's what I saw listed online. Can't verify his height. I didn't measure him. You know? Two balls, no strikes. Sanders sets, delivers. Swung on and hit softly to short. Baca scoops the throw in time. And they got him out number 2. Recorded in the books.
Out number 2, will bring up number 19, Zach Pino.
Up comes Pino. Pino hit into a ground out. It could have been 2. Ended up being an error from Hankins. Reached safely, made it to second on defensive indifference. Earned himself an RBI in the process. Checked ball. He's still 2 for 3 with now 3 RBIs. He has nobody to bring in this time, though. Sanders trying to get a 1-2-3 inning. It would do a lot for the momentum of this game. His defense backing him up this inning. Taken high. Beto Robles behind the dish for the first time. He's been in the outfield. He's been pinch running. He's been doing a lot of things, but he has not been catching up until this game. Oh, there's a drop of sweat. Check swing, fouled off the netting. Two balls, 1 strike for Sanders in his at-bat with Pino, or his pitching battle. Just high. Pino does a great job to lay off on that. Laying off on Pino, probably a good idea for a lot of us. I don't drink or anything, but that'd be funny. 3-1. That is swung on, popped up into right center. Going after it is the right fielder, and he will not be able to make the grab in foul territory. Joseph Mendoza trying to track that one down. He can't do so. Three 3-1 count. Three 2. Inside ball taken. And Pino will take a walk. Keeps the inning alive, hands it off to Johnny Barrientos. Barrientos 1 for 4 in the tournament. Sanders coaxed a ground out from him in the first inning. Big off attempt, not in time. Pitch of the knees, taken inside. Count now 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Barrientos comes up empty on his first swing. Sanders puts a runaway curveball near the zone. Earns himself a whiff. 1-1. Strike 2. Fastball on the inside of the plate. You can go to this cam for the moment. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball fouled away. Still 1-2 count. Fastball. Strike 3 called. And Barrientos goes down looking.
The strikeout will end
That'll end the
the
inning.
top of the third.
Zachary Sanders earns himself his third strikeout. Sorry. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors. 1 man left on. And it is still 3-0. Thunderbirds still on top. Sanders keeps them there, but does not allow them to further pull away, which is important if you're trying to stage a comeback, which I anticipate the Pueblo Azteca would be trying to do. Bottom of the lineup, due up for them. So far, Bryce Woodard been great on the mound. Has faced the minimum, even if he did allow a hit. They have a max preps for speech and debate now? What happened to this country? I know many people in speech and debate. They don't deserve to be called athletes. Anyways. It's like Quiz Bowl. That's not a max preps. What are we doing here? What are his stats going to be? Compelling arguments? Good points? Touches? I don't know even know how you would score that for stats wise. Because don't they just give out like awards and then say who won? Like you could get a record. That's all I can think of.
First up,
Usually the
the
newspaper
Red
reports on that anyway, so you can find it
Bobby
there.
Robinson.
Anyways. Ball 1. Thank you all for watching Hard Hats TV. I'm Oliver Fell, bringing it to you all day long here in Rapid City. Second to last day of pool play. Things starting to formalize for a lot of these teams. In high school this season, Braden Woodard pitching 36 innings at the varsity level, 13 strikeouts to just, or 37 strikeouts to just 13 walks. 2.53 ERA and a 4-1 record, including a save in there as well. So, very accomplished pitcher. 2 strikes now. Finds the zone both times. You get some honks here from the fire engine, which, once again, not very surprised it's out this morning, the day after 4th of July. That ball is grounded right back to the pitcher, underhand, in time. Woodard takes care of Robinson.
Next up, back number 1, Ethan Ayala.
There it goes. Ethan Ayala now up. 0 for 2, but with a walk. Also pitched in the game that the Azteca lost to Papillion. Fouled ball.
Please remember to bring all
Strike
foul
one.
balls to the ticket booth for a
We
ticket.
got 2 kids running after it and an adult. Hands it off to the kid. A couple of Azteca kids out here. I think they get like 50 cents at the ticket booth. A couple quarters to go jingling-a-ling as they keep running. Called strike, just caught the bottom of the zone. Well-placed pitch there from Woodard. Woodard, a junior going on senior at Bellevue West. It's grounded up the middle. Grego collects, throws, and in time. 2 outs now here. Still face the minimum as he comes to the 9th batter, the final one in the order. It is a fearsome batter, though, not your typical 9-hole. It's Beto Robles. Robles has not gotten out of the plate at any point in these games. Had a fantastic game against Papillion. 2 for 2 with 2 doubles, a walk, 3 runs, RBI, and a stolen base. First pitch ball. Taking on the inside of the plate. Robles. Having a great tourney. Strike one, delivered at the belt. Tell your friends about this if they don't know. They don't want to be missing out. You could do what Grant here does and just listen while you work. Popped up into shallow center. It'll be caught. Hosick will finish the job. And another 1-2-3 inning from Woodard. He has gone through the order now, still faced the minimum. The only blemish to his record, a single, which was wiped out by double play. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. Flawless inning for the pitcher Woodard. And we head into the halfway point of this game. Thunderbirds still up 3-0 with no signs of stopping. Bottom of the order up again for DC Electric, Shockey, Zavala, and Aldred. I'm going to look at all the sports on Max Preps. So badminton, I know that's sanctioned sometimes. Ice hockey, rugby, judo. All right, these are all sports. Ski and snowboard. I know a few schools that are doing that. Just a few academies and whatnot in the mountains. Hey, it's kind of cool that they do that. Wheelchair sports, all right. Weightlifting, not totally sure. I would argue that's a competition, not a sport. But then again, so is track and field. Water polo. Don't know who's playing high school water polo, but that's pretty cool. I enjoy watching water polo. Got to broadcast it a few times at ASU. A couple of co-eds. Bass fishing. Now we're talking. They got bass fishing on here. They got cricket. They got whatever drill is. I don't even know what that is. But Max Preps, palms, of course, pom-poms, riflery, speech, not really a sport. Archery, that's a sport. or at least a competition. Badminton, definitely. Bass fishing is awesome. Canoe paddling. Oh, yeah. Cheer. Okay. I don't know if it's a sport. Definitely a competition. It's like dance. It's like, I don't know. It's also subjective. There's no, I think that in order to be a sport, you have to do something specific and get the win. If you could just get a point every time you did the backflip, somebody just be spamming them and scoring. But I suppose gymnastics also like that, so I guess gymnastics a competition, not a sport. CJ Shockey strikes out swinging to Zachary Sanders to start off the inning. Cade Zavala now up. Strike one. I do not know what drill is, but it's listed here. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Going over to the girls' side of things, we got flag football, field hockey, slow pitch softball. I don't know why they have slow pitch softball. Do they really do that in high school? Do they? Do places not believe in their people enough to do fast pitch softball? Like, why would you even sponsor a slow pitch one when a fast pitch one should suffice? I don't know. Strike three, and Zachary Sanders gets his second K of the inning. Fifth K of the day. He's starting to tear apart some of this Azteca lineup. Or sorry, some of this Thunderbird lineup. And here's the 9-hole hitter, Caden Aldred. Fouls it off his ankle. A little bit of pogo stick jumping off one leg there. I gotta see what drill is. I don't know. It looks like more cheer. It looks like cheer. There's only like 7 teams in drill. There really are only 7 teams. And they're all either in New Mexico or California. Well, congrats on the national championship. 1-2. Just low. 2-2. Aldred now on the ropes. 2-2. Just outside. Robles falls into the splits trying to reach that one. And now to the pitcher cam. We got a full count here. Zachary Sanders stares down the batter. Sets up. Kicks. Delivers. Popped up in the infield. Sanders will finish it himself in a 1-2-3 inning for him. He's turning it around. Sanders does it all himself that inning. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors. A perfect inning, 2 Ks and a pop out to himself from Sanders. And the Thunderbirds cannot extend their lead in the top of the 4th. Azteca keeping it close if they could ever get to Woodard. The top of the order is due up, so some of the best hitters supposed to come through this inning. I gotta finish making the standings graphic. I promised that last night. That means I have to do like math though.
First up bat is the top of your batting order, number 12, Joseph Mendoza.
No balls, no strikes. Bunt put down the line. It's a good one. Charging and not able to make a throw there. The second hit of the game for the Azteca. Glantz did his best to get there in time, but Mendoza's bunt, too good. Leadoff bunt single for him. Javier Baca now coming up. Sorry if you guys couldn't see the play there. You got to see the bunt, but you didn't get to see the run out. Take it high. Ball 1. One out. Woodard's pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Baca, the only other player to get a hit off of Woodard. He hit a single through the gap into left in the top of the first, the bottom of the first. Higginbotham tying his shoes on the other side, just high. Ball 3. Vince calls it a ball. It might have been a strike. Umpire say, or the manager here saying that's not up. That's not up. It's not you. That's not up. Take it high. Ball 4. Vince might have missed a call back there. But nonetheless, 4-pitch walk speaks for itself. First walk handed out by Woodard. Azteca finally starting to get to the starter Woodard. Up comes Higginbotham. Mound visit with Woodard, who has been lights out so far. Not sure what Vince is getting into the huddle here for. Maybe he's saying, break it up, it's time. And we're back. 2 on, nobody out. Azteca threatening to put some runs on the board here in the bottom of the 4th. Finally making their push, it seems. Higginbotham grounded into a double play his last time up, trying not to do that again. Infield pinched, the first baseman playing short, expecting some sort of sacrifice bunt. Strike right down the middle taken. Woodard challenges the batter, gives him a ball that would have been easily bunted had he wanted to. I don't think he wanted to. Just gonna say it, don't think so. Big off attempt, just stepping off the mound, sending a message. On deck, Calderon, one of the best hitters in the tournament so far. Fouled away off the hand of the third base coach. By the way, the players are not that wide. It's just our frame, our lens is a little bit like fisheye, so that we can get a lot of the outfield. They just look kind of short and stubby in these. That's just kind of what the camera does. 0-2. Just got a piece of it. Fouled away. Why is it doing that? Hey, stop that. Stop that. Please. Thanks. Alright. No balls, 2 strikes. Outside taken, ball 1. Woodard tries to stretch out the man. Rhode Island now here in attendance, as is Rocky Mountain. One, two. Once again, stepping off the mound to check on the runner, Mendoza. He was picked off once so far in this tournament. Popped up. Out of play.
Please bring all contact signal to the
At
field
bat
surface.
continues. One, two. I don't know how often the Azteca play with the metal bats. You know, we played a wood bat tournament down there. Taken high. They're a club team, not a Legion team. They can play with us, of course, but they do not have. They're not a Legion, so they don't have to follow Legion codes, including the aluminum bats. They do for this tournament because it's a Legion tournament, but you get it. In their normal state, they don't have to. A couple of fluffy clouds heading overhead right now. The count now full. Let's watch this one close. Woodard versus Higginbotham. Full count, nobody out, 2 on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Higginbotham goes down swinging, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Big K there for Woodard. Just his second of the game. No, his first of the game. And the first out of the inning brings up Colton Calderon. He flew out to left his last time up. He's got a powerful bat, intends to use it, I would assume. I mean, he could just stand there, I guess. 1-0. Practicing his swing. Drive the baseball is what he's being told here by his manager. One out. Hit hard into left field, but underneath it, the grab made by Aldred. 2 outs now. Nobody moves.
Next at bat, number 4, Dave Wren.
Wren now up. Wren committed to play at McPherson College in Kansas. Woodard decided allowing the first 2 on. Seems to be navigating around trouble. The runners take off with a foul ball. We'll bring him back. Strike 1. Wren grounded out to third his last time up. This Bellevue West defense sure-handed thus far. After seeing them take off, Woodard understandably a little more apprehensive to throw a pitch before knowing everybody's going to stay. Ball taken. One for the righty. Which righty I'm talking about? You don't know. It's 1-1 for both of them. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. Good take. Wren needing to come through here. Now Pueblo needs to start making moves, especially with the Thunderbirds offense currently being held at bay by Zachary Sanders. Fouled off the leg. Wait, what? Never mind, it might be fair. The throw in time. Did that go off of him? Did that hit him or no?
And on the fourth, the score remains DC Electric 3, Azteca 0.
I suppose I have the video of it. Let's watch it back. No, it didn't. And that'll be the inning. So 2 Azteca get on base, but none of them score. Woodard navigates around trouble and finishes the inning himself. 1 hit leads to no runs, no earned runs, no errors, and for the first time, the Azteca leave runner on base, which is progress. But they still don't have anything to show for it. It's still 3-0 as we go into the back half of the game. Top of the 5th upcoming. Sanders back on the mound. Pitching a good game so far. I keep starting to adjust the standings, and then I'm like, oh, wait, I got to keep doing this game, you know?
First up for DC Electric is number 14, Aiden Ensor.
Strike 1. In the zone. Take it high. Now 1-1. Up to bat here, Aiden Ensor, the leadoff man. He has a pair of singles on the day. 2 for 2. 5 hits overall. Swung on and hit high and deep into center. That ball's got some carry. It's over the head of Robinson, heading into the power alley in right. Grounding second, heading for third. The ball just now reaching the cutoff man. A triple to lead off the 5th from Aiden Ensor. What a day he's having. 3 hits now in the ballgame.
The triple brings up number 20, Nick Glantz.
Grounded up the middle. Baca charging, barehanded grab, the throw. Got him! What a throw from Baca, but the runner does score. He said he hit the ball off the end of the bat. I mean, that counts. It doesn't matter. Oh, he's saying check the ball so it's not, like, damaged. RBI for Glantz brings home Ensor. His second run of the day. Game now 4-0 Thunderbirds in the top of the 5th. You guys ever had your calculator app glitch? Me neither. That's hit high and deep into left, and it is off the wall. Now touching second, heading for third. Grego is churning. There will be no play. Another triple for the Thunderbirds. The bats really getting to Sanders. 2 in an inning, and it brings up Hosick, not the guy you want to face either. Though, Sanders has been able to keep him at bay. He's gotten him out twice, one with a strikeout swinging in, one with a ground out to short. Man on third, one out. Sanders still in the game. Infield playing a little bit in, anticipating a squeeze bunt. Grounded up the middle, off of Sanders' glove. He'll throw home. They've got the man in a rundown at third. Grego, gonna be tagged. Throw to second. Got him there. Is that a double play? Did they get him at third? I don't know if they did. I don't know if they got the guy at third. Umpire says so, though. I think he might have gotten out of the way. But that'll be a double play, a 1, 2, 5 double play. Or no 1, 2, 5, 4 double play. That's right. Not a double play you see every day. 1, 2, 5, 4. In that inning, 2 hits lead to 1 run. It is earned to the starter Sanders. There are no errors, and nobody's left on. 4-0 the score for the Thunderbirds. Heading into the bottom of the 5th. Woodard pitching a shutout thus far, only allowing 2 hits. A great performance from him.
First up for second, number 17, Parker Hankins.
Strike 1 in the zone for Woodard this inning. Leading off for the Azteca is Parker Hankins. Also strike 2. Pueblo fans getting a little chippy with the ump. 0-2. Outside ball taken. My computer just turned off. Excuse me. Hit by pitch. Puts the man on first.
Hit by pitch holder number 5, Donovan Robinson.
Hankins able to reach first base. That brings up Donovan Robinson with a man on. Popped away. Foul ball, strike 1. That was the first hit by pitch for Woodard on the morning. 0-1. Bunt put down. It's a strong one. They're getting out of the way of each other. Glances throw to first in time. Just got him. The third baseman and pitcher almost ran into each other. Made a good decision. Sacrifice bunt moves the man. Robinson Takes one for the team. And it brings up Ethan Ayala. Ayala grounded out to short his first time up. No hits on the tourney thus far, but only 4 at-bats. Curveball, strike one. Hankins, a fast runner, 2 stolen bases. Was picked off once. Understandably, Woodard gonna step off the mound. The special attention given to Hankins. Azteca need to make their move soon. Ayala watches another strike in the zone. Breaking ball. Finds the zone. Rhode Island here watching. Post 39. They'll be up next against Rocky Mountain. Ball in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher, and heading over to third, Parker Hankins. Wild pitch moves the man to third base. Another one of those will bring him in. Ayala in a 1-2 count now. Ayala gets a piece of it. And now Ayala in a 1-2 count. Swung on and hit hard into right. It'll be caught. The throw. Relay home. Not going to get him. And Hankins will score. The Azteca on the board on a sacrifice fly.
Runs delivered at number 2, Jacob Robles.
Wait, what? Is he on? Is the man on first? Was that a single? Am I crazy? Wait, what happened? I swear that was a fly out. Apparently it's a single for Ayala. I don't know how he got it so high up. He takes off for second and he's safe. That was an RBI single, I guess. It wasn't a sac fly. I don't know what happened. It was really high up in the sky. I didn't see it like bounce. I'm gonna look back at the replay. Throw back to second, and they're trying to do a hidden ball trick on Ayala. That was funny. They tried. All in the dirt. They were trying to get Ayala to think that there was a man or that the ball had gotten past him. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one out now. It should only be one out. Ayala, heavy lead off second. Curveball, strike one. I think you could see all of them if I do this. Yeah, you can. 1-1 for Robles. Woodard sets, delivers. Low ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pick off, doesn't get him. Nice try though. I still don't know how he got on base. It looked like a fly out. The right fielder was coming in on it, gauging it. It was pretty high in the air. I don't know how it would have bounced and gotten there, but strike two. Taken at the belt by Beto Robles. A crucial out, though. Only one out in the inning. Ayala takes off, and that's going to be a swing and a miss from Robles. He goes down.
Now batting number 12, Joseph.
So that'll be a second out. Robles goes down swinging on the payoff pitch. Second out now via K for the runner. That'll be a stolen base for Ayala again. Woodard gonna leave the game. What a performance from him. Braden Woodard pitches 4 2/3 of 1-run ball, allowing just 3 hits, 1 run, striking out 2, and walking just 1 as well. Hit 1 as well. He's kept this Azteca team at bay all game long. Coming in now for DC Electric is Cole Madden. Madden, the catcher the other game. So 12 hands it off to 13. Madden's going to enter the game, facing the top of the order. Runner on third, 2 outs. Madden, some solid break. You can actually really see the pitches with this camera angle. I think everything on my computer just closed. It might have died. I've got to open it up again. All right, 2 outs. Man on third. The leadoff man, Joseph Mendoza. At bat, Madden facing his first batter. Count now 0-1. Setting up, pitching. Madden throws a ball slightly outside. The count now 1-1. A squeeze bunt would be quite the ambitious move here, but the infield playing a little deep. Pickoff attempts, not close. Strike 2, swinging for Mendoza. Inside ball, limbo's out of the way. Count now 2-2. Mendoza swings and drives one into left field. That'll get down. The Azteca have now brought the lead and cut it in half. Joseph Mendoza comes through with a 2-out single off the reliever Madden. His second hit of the day. Ayala scores. Javier Baca now up. He has not been out at the plate in this game. Has one of the 3 hits on the scoreboard. The other 2 belong to Mendoza. Or there are 4 hits. Taking off the throw late. And Mendoza steals second. His first steal of the tourney. He's in scoring position now. One out. Skied up into center. And making the play, Hosek. That'll end the inning. But going into the 6th, the Azteca make it a little interesting. Tie things, or not tie, but get really close. Score 2 runs in that inning. 2 hits lead to 2 runs. I'm still not sure what happened on the Ayala hit. Both of them were earned. There were no errors. And 1 man was left on. Well, game now tight in the top of the 6th. Get some Dude Perfect music going on. That's what I would call this genre. It also was literally Dude Perfect music. I think it was like the bowling video or something.
Now batting number 19, Zach Munoz.
All right. Sanders back out there. Strike 1. Both teams supporting their Zach in this Zach attack matchup. Pino at the plate. Foul ball off the leg. Strike 1, or strike 2. Ball that time taken low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Sanders. He has yet to get Pino. Outside ball taken, 2 now. Count even, 2-2. Well, not quite even. I mean, he has 1 more ball to go. The other guy doesn't have any more strikes to take. Sanders. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. On the breaking ball. Down goes Pino for the 6th K of the day for Sanders. He's really righted the ship here against the Thunderbirds. Those two triples, the lone hits allowed past the 2nd inning. High ball 1. This is Johnny Barrientos. Another ball taken. I love the zone. Barrientos 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout looking and a ground out. He hits it high into center, going back on it. That ball really, really deep, and that one is off the wall. Barrientos trying to make the third triple, though he will stay at second this time. He gets his first hit of the game. A one-out double here in the top of the sixth. Is Barrientos still out there? Yes, he is. They're just giving him a sliding mitt. I was like, do we need something else? I don't know. CJ Shockey now up. He's scored once after reaching on an error in the second, and then struck out swinging in the fourth. Sanders trying to send a message. Pretends to throw over to second. High ball one. CJ Shockey now up. Ball taken low, and it gets away from the catcher. No catching him there. Barrientos scampers over to third on the wild pitch. And the Azteca on the verge of allowing another run. That would undo all their half of their progress in the last inning. Sanders probably reaching towards the end of his start. Strike one delivered top right. The only activity in the bullpen I'm seeing is from the Rhode Island squad warming up their starter. And swung on and hit through the middle. A short swing splits the uprights, and the Azteca allow another run. A single from CJ Shockey brings in Johnny Barrientos. Shockey earns his first RBI. And as he is the catcher, he will get a complimentary pinch runner, Jake Smolinski. Smolinski stole third, advanced to second on a wild pitch earlier. Yeah, I would be afraid of Smolinski too. He flinches back at third to get the man to go back. Swung on and hit to short. Baca flips to second. Hankins holds on to it this time. Cannot make the double play, but he does not commit an error.
Next up, the bat number 31,
6-4 fielder's choice. Eliminates Smolinski from the bases. Second out of the inning. Zavala will reach on the fielder's choice. And Caden Aldred now up. 0 for 2 on the game, a pop-up and a strikeout swinging to his name. And thus also in the tournament, this is his first start for the Briarcliff University commit. A low-flying bird directly over the field. Strike two. A little bit of wind picking up, pushing things out to right, including that bird. You could probably see on your broadcast. That's how low it was. Swing and a miss, strike three. Zachary Sanders finishes the inning, but one run scores for the Thunderbirds. It looks like first base coach here having some words to say with the umpire. Both of them are. 7th K of the outing for Zachary Sanders. 2 hits turn into 1 run. It is earned. No errors. And 1 man left on. Now 5-2. So the Azteca The hole digs a little deeper, but they are still closer than they were at the beginning of the fifth. They're slightly closer. 2 steps forward, 1 step back in a quite literal sense.
First set for
South
Azteca,
Kingstown, Rhode
second
Island,
duel
entering the next
begin
game, 1
now.
and 2. Premier West 0 and 2. They'll play a doubleheader later today against Papillion and Scott. Getting a hang of the whole cameras thing. 0-1. Ball outside. Now 2-1 count. Batter not yet in the zone. Just taking a second. Umpire saying something. Third base coach also saying something. Hope he's doing all right. Leading off the inning here, Roy Higginbotham. The All-State selection. 0 and 2 in this game. Not having his best tournament at the plate. 2 for 11 thus far in the tourney. He hits one hard into center. It's still going back to the track, and he stands to prove me wrong. Running to second, and Higginbotham, a leadoff double. The Azteca getting things rolling early in the sixth.
Now batting number 11, Colton Calderon.
Colton Calderon now up. He's 0 for 2 in this game, but has been great all tourney. Swing and a miss, strike one. On deck, looking to pinch hit. It looks like Braxton Vale getting set. Wearing one glove on his driving hand, dominant hand, gloveless. That's a choice I haven't seen very often. Still no outs in the inning. Vale would be pinch hitting for the DH, Gabe Wren. At the 5-hole. Calderon takes a ball outside. Thank you all for watching Hard Hats TV. Good morning. For those of you from Rhode Island and Fort Collins looking for the next game, it'll start about 20 minutes after this. It was obviously not going to start at 9. I don't know how you felt for that. Low and outside. I even set the stream for 9:30 as a best possible scenario. It's probably more likely going to be about 9:50. That sounds about right. So about an hour late, but that's really not that late. Full count. Swung on and turned down the line foul. Calderon. Able to make good contact there. Couldn't time it up, though. A little bit early. Another payoff pitch, this time fouled back.
Please bring all foul balls to the discipline court 3.
Count full. It swung on and hit high and deep into left. That ball to the track and out of here! A two-run shot! Colton Calderon turned the game on its head. Azteca storming back. Just the second home run of the tournament thus far. And who better to do it than Colton Calderon? The Azteca fans here are rowdy. Calderon now, that is his fourth extra base hit of the tournament. A two-run shot. Higginbotham's double, now a home run here. It feels like after they got through the starter Woodard, things finally began to change. And Braxton Vale now coming up. He's got home run power as well. Three hits in 4 at-bats against the reliever Madden. Still nobody out in the inning. Ball taken off the plate. Madden seemingly a little antsy, going very quick on his motion, swing and a miss, strike one. Trying to keep the batter off balance. Swing and a miss, strike two, it's working. But yeah, he is working very quick at the moment. Vale keeps putting his hand out like, I need to get ready and set. This pitcher's about to quick pitch me. 1-2. Ball popped up out of play. Takes a bounce at the bottom of the canopy and then into the stands. One-two count to Vale. Swing and a miss, strike three. Vale strikes out, first K of the day for Madden in relief. Out number one on the board. But the Azteca is still holding a lot of momentum. First ball taken outside. Another one, fastball, hits the glove, off the plate. Swung on and cracked into right, it'll be caught. Making the play out there, Aiden Ensor. And it brings up Donovan Robinson. Robinson had a very good game defensively in center last night. Has 3 runs on the tourney, but is only 1 for 5. In this game, he's 0 for 1. A sac bunt and a ground out to the pitcher to his name. Azteca is still 1 run down thanks to that parade of triples. In the 4th inning, Madden throws a strike. He's throwing with all his might. You could hear him groan a little like a tennis player whenever he throws that ball. 1-1. It's more like a as the air from his body is forced out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Robinson down in the count now. Outside balls, full count. Going to the pitch cam. Swung on and grounded over to second. Handled the throw in time, and that'll end the inning. So a 2-run shot from Colton Calderon brings us a lot closer, but the Azteca still short a run as we enter the final frame. Thunderbirds on top 5-4. 2 hits lead to 2 runs, both of them earned, no errors, nobody left on. An efficient 2-run inning, second in a row for the Azteca. It was only a matter of time till they turned on, and once Woodard came out of the game, it seems like they've been able to get to Madden pretty well. Zachary Sanders is not going to return for the 10th, or for the 7th. We have a new pitcher coming in for the Azteca. Logan King, an accomplished pitcher and catcher. He was not the catcher today. Beto Robles taking up the catcher role. I was noticing that, and I see why now. They wanted to keep him on staff in case they needed a closer. Zach Sanders goes 6 innings. Earns 3 runs. Strikes out 7. Allows 8 hits. And walks 2, I think. No, just 1. Logan King.
Number 10, Logan King.
Logan King. Here's some quick facts about him. He goes to Pueblo West High School, wants to be an engineering major in college, and has pitched in high school this season. Pitched 21 and 2/3. Had a 1-1 record, but a 2.58 ERA. A pretty even 15 walk to 19 K ratio. Over that amount of innings, that indicates he's a ground baller with a little control. Not a ton, but a little. But does not have the strikeout stuff, it seems. He'll have to get through the Thunderbirds. Sanders done an admirable job the rest of the game. Up comes Aiden Ensor. The leadoff man is 3 for 3. He's been unstoppable in this game. He had a triple in the 5th that gave the T-Birds the run that they currently hold on to for the lead. 0-1. Ball below the zone taken. I don't know why it looks like foggy over by the mountains. It's just like a weird illusion. I could see it too, but there isn't like fog or smoke. Just kind of doing that. Maybe it's filtered through a cloud. Maybe. So 1-1 to Ensor. He hits one high into center. Robinson going back on it, and he will make the grab. So Ensor, for the first time, is taken down. Nick Glantz now up. Glantz, a walk, an RBI ground out, and a fly out. in this game. Notice my voice getting a little hoarser over the course of the days so far. We've done 12 games here on Hard Hats TV. This is number 13. There are going to be 29 total. So today we'll reach the halfway point in game number 3. Strike 1. Finding the zone. 1-1. Curveball just inside, only barely. Good break on it from King. Grounded, slapped over to third. Calderon, the throw. On target, on time, on the money. And 2 down now.
The operator, number 10, Drew Grego.
In the top of the 7th. Here's Drew Grego. The Nebraska commit hit a triple his last time up. Has a punishing bat. Pretty recent numbers on Logan King's stats here. 82 mile an hour max fastball. He's sitting around 80. Changeup is 72 with a very good spin rate. The fastball not a particularly great one. And then a high 60s curveball. That's a big change of pace pitch. 0-1. Ball misses low. And it bounces out of the glove of King. Nobody's on, so it doesn't matter. Neither would anybody have done anything, just kind of a little goof. 1-1 to Grego. Fastball misses low. Count now 2-1. Smacked over to second. Handled cleanly. And Hankins finishes the play. A 1-2-3 inning for Logan King in relief.
Into the box, number 7.
And it's time.
5.
Pueblo Azteca have been stalking their prey the whole game. Now's their time to pounce. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. Ethan Ayala, Beto Robles, and Joseph Mendoza make up the do-up in what could be the final inning. We have had 3 walk-offs in this tournament, all of them happening yesterday, one of them coming from Bellevue West. Could happen again. This would be earth-shaking to the rest of the tournament. Currently, West 2-0, standing in second place due to tiebreakers. They're competing for the championship here. The Azteca get the win today. Then, all they have to do is beat the Hard Hats, which quite something. I mean, the last time these two teams played, the Hard Hats won 11-1 Mercy Rule in Pueblo, but that was with wood bats, and that was in Pueblo. And it's been 2 weeks since that, so maybe things have changed a little. The Azteca, what I'm saying is the Azteca get the win here, and they'll bring down Bellevue West to their level at the 1-loss category. They're just going to hope that Papillion does something similar, and then they can play themselves into the championship with a win over the Hard Hats tomorrow. They said don't pitch. I don't know what the deal was, but that one didn't count. First pitch from Madden, top left corner, strike 1. Strike 2. Back-to-back strikes to start off the at-bat against Ayala. Madden on the offensive. He gives him another strike. That ball fouled off the Tootsie. Catcher there takes one off his foot on a foul ball. Ayala just gets a piece of it. Ayala with a single in his last at bat. He stole both second and third and scored. That's what the Azteca need right now. Swing and a miss, strike three. Madden starts off the inning with a crucial K.
Now at number 2, Bailey, Golden.
His second of the game. Trying to earn himself the save here. He came into the game in a 3-run game. Wait, no, he didn't. He came in a 4-run game, but no, he wouldn't get the save. He came in when it was 4 runs, and the tying run was in the hole, not on deck. 1-0. Inside ball taken. Hey, camera, don't do that. Don't do that. Not right now. Stop it. All right. 2-0. Strike one down the middle. Cole Madden delivers another fastball. This one just inside. Almost hit the zone. Grumbling in the stands right now. Many thinking that was a strike. I'm going to give you a closer view of the strike zone so you can make your own decisions. Inside, ball 4. Beto Robles enters the base paths. He's a fast runner. They've used him as a pinch runner in each of the 2 games he didn't start. We've got a flock of geese flying in right field. Oh, they're coming to the... Oh, my goodness. The geese, they're descending. Oh, where are they going? They're going to land in the outfield. Guys, we can't do this. Silly geese. The geese are just out there. We're going to have to chase them around. What the heck? A pivotal moment in this game, and there is a flock of geese out in left field currently being chased around by the left fielder. I guess they're just going to stay. First time I've seen that happen. It's just 4 of them. Left fielder says, okay, we're good, we're good. Pickoff attempt, not in time. The geese currently waddling towards the Black Hills Orthopedic Spine Center sign. They're just chilling, moving in a row. Canadian geese. Shout out Igor. Canadian geeses. Strike 1. They're now heading out to center. Hosick getting some new friends. Hopefully no ball hitting over their heads. Taking off is the runner. The throw going to be late. And not get him anyways. Beto Robles moves the tying run into scoring position. I don't know where the geese plan on going. They're now in right center. Robles, his second steal of the tournament. Here's Joseph Mendoza. He has 2 of the 6 hits on the board. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The geese now chilling in right center. They're done moving. They've found their spot. Time called for. Mendoza needs to measure his swing one more time. He comes to the plate. Cole Madden stares back. Delivers. Check swing. Hit him. They say that he swung. Umpire's going to have a quick conversation about it. If it hits you in the hand, that's still a hit by pitch, no? I think. The geese still out there over by the super clean car wash sign. You might be able to see them. Oh no. There's something in the way. Here. Never mind, I'm not going to move everything for you. Sorry, guys. Oh, plus they're just slightly out of frame. You can see them when I take it away. In the top and right field underneath that light pole. All four of the geese just chilling out. 1-2 to Mendoza. Turned into a hit by pitch, it seems. Umpire's still talking it over. What? Wait, what? The batter can't be out. That's the wrong call. That was a foul ball, if anything. That would have been a foul ball. He wouldn't have struck out. It was a foul ball. That can't possibly be an out. It was either a hit by pitch or a foul ball. Out was never on the table. Even if he swung, he hit it. It would have been a foul ball. Does it have to hit the bat? I feel like getting hit by a pitch on the same thing means that you fouled it. Right? Especially if it's your hands on the bat. It's either a hit by pitch or a... Aiden Bentz not having his best moment, it seems. So they'll call that an out. Okay, number 3, or whatever they're going to call it. And the second out recorded. Mendoza is now down. Brings up Javier Baca. Strike 1. Man on second, the tying run. Cole Madden trying to keep the Thunderbirds in the lead. Baca 1 for 2 on the day with a single. He swings on one, grounds it over to third. It'll be handled. The throw across the diamond in time, and that'll do it. A controversial ending, but nonetheless, the Thunderbirds come out on top.
We have the final score, DC Electric 5, Pueblo Azteca 4. Stick around for the next game. We have Lake Island versus Rocky Mountain Locos.
That'll be it for this one. Controversial ending, but nonetheless, that'll be it. The Azteca come close, but no cigar. They are not able to make the comeback all the way. They lose 5-4. Thunderbirds now 3-0, firmly in a good spot to make it to the championship game. As long as they don't fumble it tomorrow in their doubleheader. That was one of their biggest tests, and they survived it. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 left on. Final score here, Thunderbirds 5, Azteca 4. Azteca now 2-2. The Thunderbirds 3-0. But 2 narrow wins to their record, but it's all good. Bellevue West 3-0 on top of the standings. Next up, Rocky Mountain Lobos 0-2 versus the Post 39 team from South Kingstown, Rhode Island. Don't worry, this will be a good game. Both those teams with very hard schedules so far to account for their losses. Thank you all for watching Hard Hats TV. Final score, Bellevue West, DC Electric Thunderbirds 5, Pueblo Azteca 4.